Greetings, friends.
We had a very busy day on the farm yesterday. As I said in the last vlog, things are really starting to pick up and get busier and busier here on the farm. Our day was so busy the other day that we're actually going to break this vlog into two parts because we had three really big projects that we were working on and trying to get finished. The first project that we did, and we're going to talk about in this vlog, is we had to move the chickens and the ducks. Yeah, we had to move their fencing system. Remember that?
Yep.
It was pretty cold that morning, but overall the temperatures have been fairly warm and comfortable to work in. I think that the high that day actually reached about 56, 60 degrees. But the morning started off pretty cold and your hands were cold, weren't they? As you may be able to tell from up there, the sun is just now rising, and I have a little helper here who's gonna give me a hand outside. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the chickens, because when the snow came, it made things pretty muddy and mucky over there. So it's still below freezing outside, so maybe the ground's a little harder for us to move the chickens.
Yep.
But it's a dirty job. But somebody's gotta do it, right?
Yep.
We're gonna get it done. Well, the first thing we have to do in moving them, because we use here the Premier One fencing, we need to actually pull up the fence and move the fence. So we're gonna go ahead and move the fence first. Dope! Just kidding, it wasn't on. Selah just unplugged it. Thought I got shocked, didn't you? So you remember when I touched the fence and I pretended like I got shocked?
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah. You're like, touch.
So after I touched the fence and pretended like I got shocked, did you get scared?
It kind of surprised me because I didn't know you were gonna do it.
You may have missed that the ducks got out. We let them out to go play on the pond. So while we're moving the fence, the ducks are gonna be out here playing in the water. Okay, so we have the fence up. You may be wondering, where are the chickens at? Well, the chickens are in the chickshaw. Last night I closed them up in here, so that way when we get ready to move them, like we are now, they're much easier to move. You just move them inside of their housing. So we're gonna go ahead and take the fence to the area that we're gonna place it in, and then we'll come back and the chickens will be moving. So this is the area that we're going to be moving the chickens into. We actually want this area to be cleaned up, so the chickens are just going to help us in just mowing things down and getting it where we can once again work in here much easier. That's the goal. As I was setting up the electrical fencing in the new area, I was getting stuck by thorns. And this time I was not playing, it really did hurt. Alright, so what is this contraption here on top of the chickshaw, you might be asking? Well, it is a chicken tractor that we have as just a covering for our automatic feeder there. Right now I don't have any food in it, just because I knew we were getting ready to move it. And I didn't want any extra weight of having to move it. We're gonna move these chickens now to the area we just got set up. You're gonna move it all by yourself, right? No. I started trying to move the chickshaw, but as I was trying to move it, I was having trouble. Remember that?
Yep.
I was having trouble because I didn't realize how broken the wheel was. You remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, it was really getting to work out and I couldn't move it.
Like,
Did I have veins popping out of my head probably?
I think when I was like,
yep. Well, our wheel is broken. So, that was why it was making it even harder for us to move it. Let's see if I can put a screw in here and at least get it to hold temporarily so we can move it. So it's still tough to get it up the hill, so I'm gonna have to call for backup. Because Selah just doesn't have the strength yet to help me out. Even after we fixed the wheel, the chicksaw was still pretty heavy with being full of chickens in there and going up a hill in the cold with the hill that had slight frost on the ground. So we really needed Mommy's help and she came in and saved the day, didn't she?
yep, like Super Lady. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so we have extra backup here. Mommy's with us, bang. All right, we'll see if we can move it. Because I was getting quite the calf, leg, bicep workout with a chickshaw full of chickens going uphill and ground that's still somewhat frosty. So it was fun. So after we got the fencing set up and the chickens into place in their new area, we opened up the door of the chickshaw for the chickens to get out and explore their new area. What do you think the chickens were thinking when they got to explore this new area?
I think they were thinking, what's going on? This is new. What happened?
Yeah, we really had to move the chickens big time from the area that they were in before, just because it was all mucky from the snow and everything was just wet and there was pretty much no grass there anymore and it was just matted down. So I was happy to move it and I know they were happy to be moved. Okay, now that the chickens are moved and happy, I am going to now set up a separate fence for our ducks. We had been keeping the chickens and ducks together for a short time, but ideally I like to keep them separate for the most part. Josiah came and helped me set up another fencing that I have, another electrified fencing for the ducks. It's gradually starting to warm up out here and feel a little bit better. We are almost done with our first major project of moving the chickens and the ducks. So the only thing I have to do next just to finish up is we're gonna put some block under here. So that way the ducks will just be able to go right in. They'll just be able to duck down. Get it? Duck down. Ducks can duck. All right, maybe it's not that funny. But we're gonna put that on there And then we're gonna set this up where the ducks will have some shelter that they can go under, but we can also lift it up and be able to get the eggs out of there. I know I just quack you up sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna head inside. We're gonna take a little break and warm up before we tackle the next major project for today. Still have 2 more left. After setting up the chickens and the ducks in their new area, our morning was pretty much finished. Yet we were ready to go in and get some snacks and prepare for the next jobs. We had 2 more jobs that we had to do, 2 more big jobs that we had to do, but we'll talk about that next time in the next vlog. So make sure you join us for part 2 of our very busy day. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
If you like this video, make sure you check out the other videos that we have and subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know what you think in the comment section below. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time.